Hello everybody. Welcome to my own little house. I am Mary Catherine, and today we're going to look at a knitting project that's been on the back burner and has been preying on my brain for a long time, like over a year. This is the brown sweater, and I have gotten started on it again. I've made some good progress. I'm still not real happy with it, and we'll look at why. But let's see how far I've gotten this week. Now this may be an awful video clip, but this is my hall tree, and it's a very old piece of furniture, and the mirror, as you can see, is old, beveled, and I've got light behind me, so I apologize for the poor quality. The mirror's not dirty, it's just old. So here's the brown sweater so far. I thought I would slip it on. I've not continued with the arms yet. I've been working on the body. And you can see where it's falling now, and it's just about done. If I had a nice loose band on the bottom, which I might do, but I might just do a few more rows and call myself done on the length. And I'm real pleased because I've got plenty of this dark left. I'll be able to finish off the sleeves and have plenty of yarn to do the collar and do the placket, and I think some ribbing around the bottom too. So here is the brown sweater at this stage. Hello friends. I think it's time to address the brown sweater again. All right, let's take a look. Let me show you what my difficulty is. I've really made a lot of progress on this sweater. I'm so close to being done. The collar's done. The whole front and back are done. I've got the bottom edge. I think I still need to do the placket on the... Of course, you can wear it without that, but we'll see. My difficulty is the sweater is too big, and the place, well, the body is not too big. The neck is fine, but the place that's really too big are these upper sleeves. Now, I was very careful and meticulous, and I spun my yarn, and I measured my wraps per inch, and I converted all of the stitch numbers from the pattern, which I'll put in the description below. But I think sometimes that's even not enough. I don't know. So what I did on this sleeve, which I've gotten a little further on, is I realized it was way too big, and so I pulled out a lot of it back up to the armpit where the seams meet, and I just reduced a lot. As you can see here, I reduced a whole lot going into the sleeve here so that I could get it small as soon as possible so it wouldn't have so much bulk under the armpit, but there's still just a lot up here. And the same will be true over here. I've reduced this down to 53 stitches. I counted these stitches, and there's 66, so I have to reduce 13 under here. You can see how the pattern, you have the stitches on here, and then you have these extras. I think these are the ones I'm kind of getting rid of as fast as possible. So, but as soon as I finish the sleeves, it's very wearable, as long as it doesn't look too weird. But I've been unhappy with it for a while, and that's why I haven't worked on it this winter very much at all. But I need to get it done. Don't you think so? Okay, so this is the sleeve I was working on first. That's how far, oh, I've got some kind of a random hole there. That's how far I've gotten on the lighter brown. And this goes down about to the elbow. And then on the other side, I don't have quite as much, but about the same amount. I've only got this much brown wool, light brown wool left. So that'll get it to the elbows. And this is the dark brown wool that I have left. And this is what I'll be finishing the sleeves down to the cuff. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to watch one of my favorite YouTube stations, channels. This is the Irish Homestead. This lovely couple bought a totally derelict, tumble-down stone cottage in Ireland, and they are fixing it up together and doing an amazing job. They're both just wonderful. So Irish Homestead, if you don't watch this channel, you might want to check it out, especially if you like renovation channels. Okay, let's get to some knitting. So here it is so far. I still am working on this sleeve, but I thought I would take it off for a second and show you. Part of the problem is that the brown wool and the dark brown wool and the light brown wool are not the same thickness exactly. So the dark brown has this bulkiness. You can see all of the extra. I guess I'd rather have the sleeves be too big than too small. Don't like sweaters with tight sleeves at all. But this will be a bulky sweater. What do you think? Is it going to be okay? Just got to finish the sleeves, and I don't know. I may finish the inside, but it's already too big, and I hate to add any more width in here. I mean, it already crosses over. I never really button up my sweaters, so I don't know. We'll see about whether I want to do anything with that. Right now, it definitely curls under. So, yes, coming along. Not too terrible. It's not a knitting disaster. Is it a knitting disaster? I hope not, after all this work. Let me see. I'll stand up and show you the length on it too. Yeah. See the bulk under there? I mean, the only solution would have been to take the sleeves off of the sweater and go back and totally redo them. And I just didn't want to do that at all. See what I think. The stripes do seem to match up okay. All right, there's the sweater. Now, speaking of sweaters, many of you will remember this sweater that I knitted from my handspun a number of years ago. It's been quite a while. This was my first sweater. And although I did finish the placket edge on the front, I didn't finish the neck opening. And I don't remember the pattern. I did have a pattern of some type. I think I got this sweater pattern and idea from Kate Jackson at the last Homely House. Anyway, I knew even less about sweater knitting than I do now, which is saying something. So what I want to do now is to go back and finish this neck opening like the brown sweater pattern told me to do, which I really like. It's just some garter stitch. Is that right? The back and forth, the ribbing stitch around here, just a few rows. So I'm going to go pick this up. Now, I don't really have any more of these yarns. They were just all various hand spun. But I do, what I think I'm going to do is I have some various balls of really old alpaca yarn. Oh my goodness, some of this stuff was the very first stuff that I spun, but I thought alpaca might be nice around the neck edge. This one's a little bit more yellow. This one's a little more pink. That was probably avocado. Don't know what these were. That's kind of pink. Because the sweater is colorful, I'm leaning more toward the yellow, maybe. If I don't like it, I can always switch to some other hand spun. But yeah, I think the alpaca around the neck would be a nice feel. So I'm going to finish the neck edge of this sweater. I think I'll do that today. Just going to pick up some stitches. I'll share here a screenshot of what the pattern looks like for that brown sweater, and then also just a little teeny piece of the pattern for the neck opening in case anybody's curious. Yeah, we'll get that done. You see Lucy back there? She's taken the desired location by the window, and poor Leo has been trying to get up there. And you hear Sparky maybe crowing outside. It's morning. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that by the next time I see you, I will have finished this sweater, and maybe I'll be wearing it. Oh, see, there's Leo. He's checking out the window, checking out the chickens, checking out the birds. All right, I'll see you next week. Thanks, folks. Bye-bye.